Hey guys, my name is Nakhai. Everybody knows me as Munchie. I go to Crescent Christian Academy and I'm balling with a purpose.
This city has stories, and so do we. It's not just a podcast, it's a movement. Real stories, real people, real purpose, real purpose. Pull up a seat, get comfortable, let's talk purpose, pain, growth, and everything in between. From the heart of Atlanta to wherever you are, welcome to Stool Talk. Let's walk it out in purpose together. So here today on Stool Talk, we're welcoming you in another return guest, elite guest. This is going to be a special episode. Today we are diving deep into a story of a resilient athlete, one that goes beyond the box score, beyond basketball. We're talking to one of the most electrifying talents in the area, at the high school circuit in Georgia, top ranked, great student athlete as well. Give it up for the one, the only Nakhai Munchie.
Hey guys.
Yeah, and I just wanted to say this road to greatness isn't a straight line. It isn't defined by how a person responds. That's what's really much more. Is how when something is taken away from you or something is lost, how do you come back? How do you gain it? How do you get the momentum? Munchie has proven that her spirit is unbreakable. This isn't a return to the hard work. It's a story of redemption, refusing to give up, trusting in God, the process, the grind to reclaim the top spot at an elite, not just coming back just to come back, but at an elite spot where she deserves it. Today we'll be sitting down,
Sure.
going to talk to you guys, and you're going to hear her story. How you doing today?
I'm great. I'm chilling.
Yeah, definitely. For those who might not know your story, who is Nakhai Munchie beyond basketball?
When I'm not on the court and being aggressive, being Munchie, I can actually be Nakhai. And Nakhai is very, I think I'm very calm, very family oriented. I love to be around my family. I'm considered to be their anchor. I'm a very honest person. So with the friends, I don't have many friends, but the friends that I do have, they know that I give it to them straight. I'd rather give them the whole entire truth instead of like a little white lie or something that's going to make them feel great. I love to laugh. I love to joke around. I feel like I'm a very bubbly person. I love people. And I'm somewhat of a nerd. Like I do take my academics very seriously, but outside of that, I love little fun facts. I love to learn about the way the mind works, and I also love history because I love to know and understand why things are the way they are right now around the world and even in the States. I also love to eat and I like to cook. So like when I'm not playing basketball, I'm either sleeping, eating, cooking, loving on my family, chilling with my friends, giving them some advice because they're crazy, and staying in my word. Also, I feel like I'm very spiritual. My relationship with God has grown over the years for sure, especially within this process. And yeah, staying prayed up.
Yeah, one thing I wanted to ask you during this process, what was your favorite go-to scripture that got you through this when you was having tough times or when you just needed to say that scripture? Which one did you recite?
Probably like leaning not by my own understanding.
Yeah.
Because if it was up to me, I probably wouldn't have got the surgery. I wouldn't have, I would be out there right now. And I don't think I'd be smart about a lot of like the decisions that I have made. I feel like God really sat me down to be obedient to know that this sport is something that I do. It's just not who I am, and to like things are gonna happen. The storm isn't for a very long time, and to really like understand him and his word and our relationship, walk by faith and not by sight, and just grind,
Yeah.
get through it all.
Yeah, one thing that you said that kind of resonated, just as you said, that is the scripture: "Be still and know that I am God."
Yes, for sure.
That's something that you even said that. Wow, that's amazing. What does it mean to you to be recognized as one of the top players in the country and in Georgia?
Okay, so it's definitely an honor. Like being ranked amongst the best in Georgia is beautiful because it's my home. And so knowing that like my name right now holds weight where I'm at is everything to me. But I'll be honest, like it doesn't hold as much weight as it did when I was younger. Um, because within a drop of a hat, it can all be gone. And growing up, I heard the saying grind over rankings. And I feel like the only people who were saying that were the ones who weren't ranked. So it was just like it doesn't even matter. It didn't really it didn't resonate with me. But now I really understand, and it is about the grind. This is all like seriously politics. Um, so like I'm living proof of that. I was ranked top 100 on the ESPN girls list, and I'm not there no more. And I do think rankings are great to have because it's good on like a resume. You know, you're a part of the who's who's. You're a part of the best in your class, and it's honestly a blessing. But I say don't take it for granted because it could go away within a couple seconds. So yeah, it doesn't hold as much weight as it did, but it's still beautiful to have.
Yeah. With over 30 college offers, what has the recruiting journey been like for you? Even before the injury and even now, how has it been? Has it been the same? Have you been in contact? Has some people been like, we got questions, we don't know? How has that been?
Um, it's been beautiful. Like even before the injury and all that stuff, it was great. The number one goal in the Worthy household was for my parents not to have to pay for college. So having those options and opportunities to go and excel and do great things, even without the basketball, is a blessing. Is great. I will say it did kind of get overwhelming when I was playing because I'm so used to like treating people as like humans. Like these college coaches are still humans. So if I'm walking in a room, of course I'm gonna speak and I'm gonna say like, "Hey, what's up? How's it going?" But you develop different relationships, and like while the tournament might have 50 college coaches at like a court, you look around and you have to stay neutral. Like you can't show a college that you like one college more than the other. So that did get a little stressful at times because I always want to like keep a conversation going and like having to like build more relationships while we're in person. But I also knew like I gotta like chill out just a little bit. But after the surgery, I would say a lot did change because I didn't hear from all 30 plus colleges anymore. And I'm very family oriented, so I love like when one of my family members are down, I'd like to call them, check up on them, see how they're doing. I didn't get a lot of that from a lot of these coaches. So the list did narrow, of course, because his feelings have to be reciprocated if I'm going to go into your program and give you my all and my best. And so the colleges who did call me hours after the surgery, days, weeks, they hold a special place in my heart because it felt like they were asking about Nakhai as a human being and not just Munchie as the player and a number. I felt more important. So
Yeah, what would you tell other athletes out there who might be struggling about where to go, how to pick a school, and even that whole process? What words of encouragement could you give them?
um, I would definitely tell them to uh, be smart. Don't just choose a college based off of like their statutory in the game and how many games that they've been winning. Make sure that they're recruiting you, because a lot of these coaches will give offers to these kids, and later on, like it wouldn't still stand. Like these kids can't still go to that college. So make sure that you develop the relationships in it, like in and out. Make sure they talk to your family, understand where you're coming from, know their background, know how they can benefit you on and off the court. Make
Yeah.
sure that you're setting yourself up for life and things that may happen once the ball does stop bouncing. So I'd say, yeah, just definitely be smart, be patient. A lot of college coaches are moving around. The transfer portal is humongous right now, and I'd say just focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Every athlete faces adversity. Can you take us through the setback that changed the season for those who might not know?
Yeah, sure. So this happened on Mother's Day of 2025. It was definitely harsh, because previously, before that, life was great. I was playing on my team. Confidence was at all-time highs, racking in way more offers. It was it was fun. It was great. But when that did happen, I felt like I didn't have a sense of like an identity. I didn't know who I was outside of this basketball stuff, and so it was hard, and I didn't want to face it initially. I wanted it to be more of like a boo boo in a sense. Like it'll go away, it'll pass. Like I'm not too much worried about it. So I played in a brace, but then I had to make a choice, whether to get the surgery or not. I could have played without it, but I'd have to play in a brace, and that's just something that I just didn't want to do. And I knew the surgery was the best option for me because I would end up having to get it anyway. So we might as well get it done early, not have to worry about it later, because I have way more basketball ahead of me than a high school and AAU career. So
Yeah.
it was harsh, but yeah, I got through it.
Was there moments that you questioned whether you'd be back the player that you were before the injury?
For sure. It was definitely tough. Because you could go from playing basketball every single day to not even being able to like bend my knee. Like it was sometimes where I would like literally like question myself, as if like I would come back defending like how I was, shooting the ball like how I was, going downhill like how I was, jumping, running, all of those things. But within that, I feel like God gave me a peace of mind in the times where I felt like I was behind the eight ball or was frustrated that I wouldn't come back the same. And it was more of like a fact where I couldn't it was like I feel like he was telling me that I came too far to try to like feel bad about myself or or give up. Like we gotta keep moving. So I was gonna do anything and everything to get back. So it hasn't been too hard ever since.
Yeah. What kept you motivated on the days when rehab felt long and frustrating? And how was that process even when you started the rehab?
Um so the surgery, like I said, was a choice. It was a choice that I made. So walking into the surgery, I knew that my recovery was going to be way more important. I was going to have to work just that much harder. And in my opinion, I don't think I'm a stranger to hard work. So I knew I'd be fine. Um, However, it was pretty harsh because it was just like getting my knee to bend. Like I was looking at my knee, my quad, it's a quad strength. My quad was like literally like non-existent. So I was a little bit scared. But once I got with Tiffany, we had to build that type. I had to build trust with her.
Yeah.
And once we did that, everything started to fall back in line. It was fine.
Yeah. Shout out to Tiffany as well. You spent a
Sure.
lot of time rehabbing with Tiffany. What has that experience meant to you?
Tiffany, Dr. Tiffany is the GOAT. Like I feel like she pushes you in such a subtle way to where you don't even feel like you're being pushed up until you see the results and you see the product. Like, she's very easy to trust. She's always calm, and she
Yeah.
like she drops a lot of jewels. Like while I'm in the gym with her, she's super funny. Um, I love her, and I'm blessed to have her to be a part of my journey and to get me where I need to be.
Yeah. And how did she challenge you physically and mentally throughout your recovery?
I feel like throughout this recovery time, we had to build the mental part first before we got into anything physical. And like once we did get the mental part out the way, it was fine. Like sometimes I would overthink a lot of things. I would overthink jumping off this leg, and I just look at her like, "Are you sure?" And she's like, "I'm sure." Like, "Girl, you're fine. Go ahead." Like, and I'm like, "Okay." And I try it, and I feel so much better. Like, I'll be fine. And then, for instance, I never mess with doctors ever. I never mess with medicine. I'd rather be sick. I'd rather be sick and for a week and a half than take any type of medicine whatsoever. And I definitely wasn't messing with no needles. So being with Tiffany, I would get sore with her because we were pushing it. Like we really trying to get places. She knew where I wanted to be and she knew how to get there. But when she introduced those needles to me, I wasn't going. Like in my mind, like I was like, there's nothing you could say to me that's gonna make me want to get to these needles. I'm just not gonna do it. But once we tried it and I felt the way I felt afterwards, now I be asking for them sometimes, and now she feels like I think she thinks I'm on like a different like different type of level with the needles, and so she'll like really go crazy now. So I haven't been doing them as much, but yeah, like it's dope. I love her.
What's impressed me most about Munchie's rehab is that like she met me at a time where like she was kind of struggling a little bit. She was a little bit behind, and just her willingness, her fight, her resilience to keep going was what really impressed me, because she could have like thrown in the towel or been upset about it, whatever. She was like, "Okay, coach, what do I need to do?" Like text me all the time. What do I do today? And I love a player like that because it shows how committed they are to the process, and she's just been amazing to work with. Munchie is one of those generational players where like she wants to get better all the time. She asks so many questions. I feel like she is built to work hard. Like I've never heard her complain about something that I've asked her to do, or yeah, she just gives her all every session, and I can't ask for anything more, to be honest with you. She's becoming the kind of player who like wants to do all the little things. Is very intentional. She wants to eat well. Like she wants to do all of her warm-ups. She wants to do all of her recovery. And for me as a physical therapist and somebody that's seen her go through some of the worst, it makes me happy, because I'm like, I don't have to push her to go do these things. She's proactively doing it. Like every time she warms up, I don't even have to watch her warm up anymore. I showed it to her a few times, and like she does it, and I don't have to worry about is she doing all of it, is she doing it correctly. She locks into the details that I ask, and I'm just excited to see her play again.
Yeah. And when was that moment that you realized when it was time to do like on the court and you can go work with your trainers and you can go like at a more faster pace or more steadier pace where they was kind of giving you leeway?
Wait, what was your question? Are you saying
Like when you got to go back, I know you like did little shooting stuff where you wasn't moving, but when you actually got to go out there on the court and do movement stuff and dribble the ball and do like little steps like gradually at a time, how was that moment when you first stepped out there on that court?
it was like oh shoot, I'm getting here. I've been waiting for this day for so long, and I did all of this work, and we're finally getting somewhere, and I'm almost there. And so now I'm at a point where in my mind, I'm thinking, "Hey Tiff, I think I'm good. I can go. Come on, let me out." And she'll like look at me and she'll give me a crazy look, like, "Girl, not yet." But I mean, like we're really close. So it's been bittersweet, if I'm being honest, because I know that like I'll be moving to North Carolina, so I won't be with Tiffany as much anymore. But I'm excited. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
definitely. And I got the schedule. I got to definitely come up there and check you out. And
Yeah,
it's a couple other players that's up that way too. But seeing that you're going to be able to be on another level and another thing, like you're going to have that support, from here, even watching you, I think y'all got a couple games here too.
yeah, we
Um,
do.
I wanted
Mhm.
to mention too about Dr. Tiffany. It don't matter if you're starting 5-star player or you just a role player on the bench. She gives every athlete the same exact care because she cares about her job and she cares about
Exactly.
getting the best and pushing you to be it. So I had the honor, the privilege to interview her 2 years ago because I had seen the impact and I had heard players who might got nicked up and stuff said they work with her and just seeing like, man, she really cares. She's at the game. She's encouraging them. She's motivating them. She's into it, like their journey. Like,
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
and it pushes her over the edge. And that's why I called her to go to. And she's so humble. Like she's so humble,
Man,
but
what?
she definitely does a great job into what she do, and that's God given. Because they say if you love your job, what you do will become easy. So I
For sure.
definitely
Yeah.
think that. Do you think that going through all this will make your mind and your toughness, being mentally tough, to where you will be able to handle anything that comes upon you in life, in college, and all that as well?
Uh, Absolutely. I feel like within this journey, I can't even lie. Like my heart got broken a couple times while like going through the season, and it only made me tougher. Um, the experience is like me actually like sitting back for once and just like taking a look at everything. Like there's a bunch of weirdos out here, so it's like it definitely made me stronger. I know how to act accordingly now. I'm not as naive as I used to be,
Yeah.
and for life too. It's not even just in this basketball junk. I feel like when you go down and you can't benefit someone as much as you used to, I feel they treat you accordingly. So now
Yeah.
that I know that, I feel like people acted like my injury was a career-ending injury. Like I'll never be the same, and like I'm just like, guys,
Yeah.
I am fine. What is wrong with everybody? But
Mhm.
yeah, I definitely learned from all of that, and yeah, like of course, I think I'm definitely tough. I've matured a lot. I've matured a lot within these past 6 months.
And coming from a family that's ball, like your ball is life in your family, from your mom to your dad to your brother, like to probably even other family member. How was it with that? Because I know they wasn't just letting you baby and whine and mope. I know they was encouraging you, pushing you, and giving you them gems as well.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like my mom wouldn't even let me like sit around and like sulk. It was more so you can't play basketball right now. What you gonna do? Like you gotta come back. You can't just sit around and like just be sad for yourself. It doesn't work that way. So I'll tell you a story. Right after my surgery, maybe like a week or two later, um, you're still supposed to be on your crutches and stuff. Um, but my mom, she never babied me not one time while I was down, ever. When I needed something, it was like, okay, go get it. Like, get up, get your crutches. Like, I couldn't, like, she didn't want me to become dependent.
Yeah.
And I definitely salute her for that. But after that week or two, I walked up the stairs and without any crutches. I just walked up the stairs because I was finally just up and I was bored. And when I got up the stairs, I felt great. And I looked at it, I was like, Mom, I'm going to be back like next week. Like, this is going to be so easy. And she looked at me, she was like, Girl, like, I went up another flight of stairs. I got lightheaded. I was like, Oh, yeah, we're in for a long road. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah. And what's your goals coming up for the next upcoming future for the upcoming season? Will you be playing next year?
I'll be playing. Yep, I'll be playing next year. I'll be also playing later in the school year. Um, but my goal is I just want to create an impact.
Uh-huh.
Um, I want to come back. I definitely want to win a lot of games, but I want to be more versatile than ever. I want to be able to defend multiple positions like my brother, be a monster on the boards. Going downhill has always just been something that I've been doing, so I feel like it's muscle memory. It won't take too long for me to, actually start doing that. And I want to utilize my shot and create off the dribble. But most of all, I think I just want to prove to myself that I didn't just come back, but I like leveled up.
Yeah, shout your brother out as well.
Yeah, for sure. Kai.
Yeah, shout him out. So remember the one time I asked you who was winning the 1v1. When you get back to regular scheduled channel, is that still gonna be who gonna win the 1v1?
I don't think it's gonna be. His defense has gotten like way better since we've been playing.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's all jump shots, I'm winning for sure.
Well, I don't know, Munch. I just seen you yesterday with Coach A. I feel like Coach A stronger than your brother.
No, Kai been in that gym.
Oh, he been in the gym?
Yeah, he been in that gym with my cousin. My cousin's a bodybuilder. Like he's like a trainer. So my brother's definitely way stronger than Coach A. He's jumping and he is very tall. So he also knows my game. Like when we did 1v1, he would call out my moves before I did it.
No,
so yeah, but once I get back out there, so shout out to Coach A as well, because I have been in the gym with him and we've just been doing a lot of read and react, so it can't be a signature move anymore. So it's gonna be hard for Kai. Like I'm not gonna like let it be easy, but he might have me.
What's one thing Coach Pitts has, your other trainer has pushed into you, embedded inside your head that you think about when you go on that court?
To take advantage of any opportunity, any player who is a worldwide name, anything, and like from those types of people to people who actually look up to me, I can't even let them, like, I can't even be nice at all. I can't be sweet Munchie, and Pitch definitely doesn't like when I smile on the court. So it's like, I gotta be aggressive. And I really got to take advantage of these people and show the world who I actually am.
Yeah. So do you got a timetable for your return, or how is that going to work? Are they going to push you back in, or then when you go, is it full go, 90%? How does that work?
Yeah, so I'm at a point where I'm running right now with Tiffany. My team is, they're actually competing in some tournament in California in September, so I should be cleared by then. So yeah, you might see me out there in September. But yeah, it'll be starting off like practice, just like playing in practice and like not going full on contact yet, probably like 90%. And then once we get out there in September, I'll be full go.
Yeah, what areas of your game you've been working out? You've been working on with your trainers and stuff like that you're trying to get better at, that you're trying to even do newer that you may have struggled with in the past. What areas are you working at?
It'll definitely be my shooting, because I think like throughout all these years, I did have a shot, but I wasn't super confident in it. So when I wasn't playing basketball or when I wasn't able to jump and run and stuff, I still call up Pitts and he had me in his chair shooting with him. And so I feel like I've developed that confidence. I'm still definitely working on my shot because I just want to be undeniable. And yeah, I think it'll definitely be my shot, but I think it's definitely off the dribble. If I could create for myself off the dribble, hit a mid range, shoot over a lot of people, I'll definitely be top in the country.
Yeah, where will you be playing at next year? What school would you be at next year?
I'll be going to Crescent Christian Academy up in Durham, North Carolina.
Yes. And what type of player are they getting for the people that want to know and the people that's going to see? What kind of player are they getting in Munchie?
They're definitely going to get a leader. I now know how to lead both on and off the court, but it'll just be like a big presence, like a crazy amount of energy, love, support for everyone, and just a beast. Yeah. You got to let me out. I'm eager to get out.
Yeah, definitely. What's one thing when you go there in the beginning, school-wise and on the court, are you trying to make your mark to leave your name, so when they know and they talk about on the court and in the classroom, they mention your name at? Because you excellent in the classroom as well. So how is it look for both when you first step on the campus, hoop, and in the classroom?
Well, I am in dual enrollment right now. So like when I am in class, I'll for my free time I'll be at Durham Tech.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just a hard worker. Like if I don't get something initially, I'm definitely gonna ask a lot of questions up until I become annoying. I gotta get the material down. I'm not perfect, but I try to be when it comes to academics because like I feel like that's a great way to also set yourself up in general for life. Then on the court, same thing, hard worker, supportive, and yeah, just going crazy.
Yeah, what's one word any of your former teammates would use to describe you?
A word my teammates would use to describe me would probably be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough. Not even just on the court, but like mental toughness. Yeah, tough for sure.
What's what's your favorite hoop shoe that you done hooped in yet this far?
My favorite shoe would be the Sabrinas. Um, but I do need to wrap my ankles up in them, or I need to wear some type of ankle brace. But yeah, it'll definitely be the Sabrinas.
Who has been your biggest supporter throughout your basketball journey? Supporters, because I know it's going to be with an S.
Yeah, my village, but it's definitely my mom. She's been with me the whole entire way. Like I said before, she never let me sulk and feel bad about myself. It was more of what are you gonna do now? Like always a plan B, but stick to your riches and to like make sure I kept God first in all of this.
If it could be a song that describe your game and describe what's going on with you, what would it be?
To describe my situation, it would probably be it'd definitely be a raw wave song. It'd definitely be a raw wave song. I don't have a specific song, but it'll definitely yeah, it's my favorite artist right now. So definitely a raw wave song.
Definitely. Before we end, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. You either pick one or the other.
Let's do it.
Scoring 30 points or recording a triple double.
Triple double.
Lockdown defense or a highlight reel on offense.
Lockdown defense.
Fast break or half court offense.
I think that depends. I'm gonna go half court offense.
Early morning workouts or late night gym session.
Early morning work, both. Early morning workouts.
Nikes or Adidas.
Nike shoes, Adidas clothes.
Okay. Assist or a floater.
What's this?
Yeah. Game winning step back jump shot to win the game or a game winning block to win the game.
Game winning jump shot.
AAU basketball or high school basketball.
AAU basketball, 100%, 120%.
Winning a state championship or winning a national championship.
I love to go after that natty.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we thank you. We're spotlighting you. We're proud of you. Your story is not done. It's not over. This is only the beginning. God has so much more in store for you. And I pray that he just give you favor in your arena, that he be able to protect you as you go to and from school. And that you just know that you're the head, not the tail, above only and not beneath. And if God is for us, who could be against us? And I want you to and do the most that you can do, and we're gonna be watching, we're gonna be rooting for you, and it's just gonna be like, man, look at her out there doing what she loves to do.
Amen. I appreciate you, Coach.